اهلا بكم في برنامج اس بي ال باللغه الانجليزيه، البرنامج اللي بيتكلم عن الدوري السعودي ومتابعين الدوري السعودي والاخبار الكره السعوديه وتحليلات مهمه جدا عن الكره السعوديه، لكن مع ضيف انجليزي، مع ازاي ان الاجانب او الناس الغير السعوديين او الغير العرب بيتابعوا الدوري السعودي وايه رايهم في الدوري السعودي. والنهارده حلقه جديده مع مات منهن. مات, how are you my friend?
I'm good, man.
كيف حالك؟ I'm fine. الحمد لله. So basically a very tough week in Saudi Premier League. After the derby, what happened to the Nasr, الهلال, الاتحاد, الأهلي. So we are going to talk in every topic one by one.
And we won't be talking about Egypt. No.
Come on. This is offensive here. So remaining SPL. So about الهلال. After they lost in the derby against the Nasr 3-2 and final minute, I think they lost mental thing here. That like they lost everything in my opinion in SPL, that they can't, if they won all their games, they're still waiting for another to win all their game also, or to lose a game. And what happens against Al-Ittifaq or against Al-Hazm, that prove everything. Mentality are not good.
I think also Nasser are applying real pressure.
Yeah,
so 5-0 at Riyadh. Hamdallah
scoring his first minute.
Yeah, and Hamdallah another hat trick.
Yeah,
you know, they don't look like they're going to lose a game at the moment. Nasser. For Hilal, I mean, it's going 2-0 down. I think they were behind twice against Ettifaq in the cup. So they only went ahead in the 105th minute, I think, against Ettifaq. For me, a big thing with Hilal at the moment, I think they're struggling in midfield to control matches. So you've got Carlos Eduardo, who keeps getting injured, keep rushing him back. Maybe he's not fit. Al-Faraj obviously been out for a long time. Matei's been out for a long time. Kano is suspended at the weekend.
Derby.
So I think Zoran Mamic has got some real problems to solve at the moment.
He got so much pressure right now. Yeah, because you know he's coaching Al Nasr and right now is Al Hilal and losing against Derby in the final second that we need to win the Premier League.
Really good goal as well.
Yes, Bruno Vini. But what do you think about Al Hilal? Is he gonna win the SPL or not?
No, I think you look at the form of the teams and you look at the fixtures that are remaining.
Champions League.
And also Hilal, everything for Hilal is the Champions League. Everything for Nasser, I think, is Premier League. So that's a really basic way to look at it, but I think that's true.
In my opinion, of course, Al Hilal fans, they want the Champions League, but still losing in the final minute against Al Nasr in the derby with these big signings, I think it's a little bit like hard to.
I think that it's hard to come back from that, and they maybe haven't got the players to come back from it as well at the moment with the injuries they've got.
But Gomez is going
down.
He
was before, he scored 2 at the weekend, didn't he? But before then he had 1 goal and 8, which was a major drop. And Mamic said he brought him off in the derby because he was feeling some pain. That was the phrase he used. So maybe he's not fully fit either at the moment. I think another thing for Hilal is that I don't think we're yet to see the real Giovinco. And I don't know if he's playing at the right intensity yet. I mean, he came to Hilal injured, missed quite a few games for Toronto beforehand, so it's difficult. He'd gone from like full season to full season, and maybe he's a bit tired physically, and I don't think we've seen the best of him yet, so that would be another issue.
I agree about it. So let's move to Al Nasr. Right now, leader for SPL. After what Hamdallah is doing, amazing goals in every game, amazing records actually. Ahmed Musa is back. Trying to help the team,
really good,
doing some assist in the last game against Ra'id. So for Al Nasr, if they win the SPL, do you think it's fulfilling all the dreams right now?
Oh yeah, I mean it has to be. It's a great. They've not won. Was it 14-15? I think it was the last time they won. They've invested a lot of money in Rui Vitória, and he's delivering. You know, he won multiple trophies at Benfica. All fell apart a bit this season, but that's going to happen at Benfica. Who runs in cycles because we sell and buy every summer. So I think they must be so pleased with what Rui Vitória is doing. And like you say, I think a big thing you mentioned there, we're actually seeing the Ahmed Musa that we hope to see.
Exactly. Was Nuruddin Mrabat also with his personality in the game?
He's always so committed, Amrabat. Exactly. And he plays at intensity. He does everything is like fast. It's physical. I think that's a big thing for Nasser. I
think he's a very different winger than all the wingers that we see in Saudi Premier League.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point.
Like Andre Carreu, these guys are different. Doing so much good defense, so much good offense.
And also, not to take away from them, but we're used to seeing wingers in Saudi that come in normally Brazilian. And they're very technically good, but they might not be physically very good. Whether like Carrillo and Amrabat. are physically very good. They just want to go from A to B as quick as possible.
Exactly.
They don't want to, like a Brazilian don't go A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
They're not caring about tricks, but they're caring about like how I can help my team to score goals. Exactly.
And that's a big thing, particularly the Saudi Premier League, where I think the foreign players quite often they come in particularly like a higher physical level. And if you can get someone like Amrabat who is just relentless, that's a huge thing. That right hand side for Al Nassr is very good with the fullback as well.
And right now he's injured. He went to Portugal to check about his injury, and he got a hamstring. But I think if he's like, do you think his absence for next 2 games for Al Nassr will affect the team offensively?
It will make a difference, but where this I guess is where the 8-player foreign thing comes in. You've got other options.
I think Fahd Al-Jama'a, youngster, he is so speeder. He is so physically good, in my opinion. I think he can do something good. But still, with Amrabat and Hamdallah, this is good Moroccan duo.
It's good.
I think like every game, the same cross, same
that's
header.
Hamdallah. So many headed goals. He's
exactly.
He's another one, Hamdallah. He's a very physical player. He's not as good technically as Bafétimbi Gomes. Hamdallah, but dominates the game physically.
And he's smart, man. Like he's smart. He really know what he can do in the box and outside the box.
And also Portuguese football loves the lone centre forward. And Rui Vitória is the perfect manager.
Exactly. I agree about it.
And I really like the Giuliano Musa. I mean, you've got so much creativity.
They have a very good players in the attacking midfielders. So let's move for another team, Al Ahly. Was amazing result against Shabab, 4-0.
The team that doesn't concede goals.
4-0 in Riyadh, but without Farouk Mustafa, the Tunisian goalkeeper, which in my opinion he's the best right now in the SPL. So do you think it's a breakthrough for Al Ahly?
It's hard to say because they've been so inconsistent, really. I think it was almost Al Somar's first game back for a bit.
30 minutes, 25 minutes. Which is not bad.
He's just a fit Al Somar is a huge difference for them. I thought my pronunciation not right, but Asiri. He's made up. I think he's come into the team recently and he's done really well. I like him as a player. I think we've not seen the best of Stanchu yet, even though they won the game. Like,
to be honest, like they play 4-2-2,
and he was like up front.
Exactly, helping Giannini and still helping.
Giannini can't stop scoring.
Giannini is a very good player. Really, he was decent in Mexico. He was so decent in Mexico. Player from Cape Verde. Going to Mexico, scoring goals, then going to Saudi Arabia, scoring more goals. That's very good.
And as a centre back, you wouldn't want to face guys as big as Giannini and Al Samar together. That's a huge advantage.
Because he got so many injuries, that will affect Al Ahly this season. Sometimes you find Al Samar alone, sometimes you find Giannini alone, sometimes you don't find them in the field.
I think for also the Champions League means a lot to Al Ahly. They've realised a few months ago they were not going to win the SPL. I think that's why he changed the manager as well. I think
they are just relying on Fossati experience in this tournament with Soma and Giannini to help them score more goals and don't concede any goals. Do you think they can do anything on a Champions League?
Well, they've got to do better than the last time.
But like winning against the Stade is not bad result.
No, it's very good.
Very good result.
And I think with Al Ahly, it's just. Have they got the quality compared to there's quite a few very good teams in the Middle East now. So have they got that enough quality throughout the entire team? I think that defensively, the Fossati is defensive coach, but I wonder if he's got the right quality defensively. But we'll see in the next few months.
So we're going to remain in Jeddah, but we'll go to Al-Ittihad with Sierra, your favorite coach. He's doing like amazing stuff with Al-Ittihad right now. A very offensive player, having so much good attacking solutions with Al-Ittihad, rather than Pilic. Winning against the bottom 4-1.
Still can't escape the relegation places.
But they have so much tough games. They're playing a Nasr next game. So what do you think about Ittihad?
Ittihad, I think a big player for them recently is Romarinho. So I think he's only got 6 in 20 in the SPL. But he scored big goals against Batin in the cup and now in the league.
Fadil Mola also is amazing. 3 assists in last game, 3 assists, 1 goal. 10 from 10.
Because he was like nowhere at the start of the season, really. Had, by his standards, a reasonably quiet Asian Cup as well. But now he seems to be coming and showing his quality.
I think he's showing his responsibility about the team. You are Saudi, you are the son of Al-Ittihad. You need to do something. I think that's what he's feeling right now. I need to do something to help the team to avoid relegation.
And that's what they need. Al-Ittihad have got good players.
Very good.
The problem has been tactical and motivational.
Yeah.
You know, and Sierra obviously knows the club very well.
Yeah.
And it's all building up now nicely. You look at obviously Etihad have got very tough fixture next.
Yeah,
the toughest fixture.
Yeah, playing against Al Nassr in Riyadh is so tough.
But you know, let's write that one off. Yeah. Then after that, you've got Etifak, Fateh, Ohad.
Yeah.
And they'll probably, I think, is it 2 wins?
You need 2 wins at least.
Yeah.
So you can avoid relegation.
So if you can't win 2 of those last 3 matches, you don't deserve to stay.
Yeah. I think it's. But to be honest, I have so much faith in Etihad to win it. Yeah, with Fahd Al-Muwallad, with Manuel da Costa, the Moroccan defender. Like
he's made a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. Man, not only scoring goals because he scored 4 goals in the last 8 games, but defensively, he's so different than Asiri, so different than Ziad Al-Sahfi. Amazing player. Yeah, very amazing player.
And I think that's centre back is a key position as well. You need a very good at least one very good foreign centre back.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what obviously the start of the season that wasn't necessarily the case, but now Da Costa comes in and he's made a big difference.
Yeah, making a very good impact in my opinion.
Compared to like Guy Rodriguez hasn't made that big a difference.
Yeah, he scored only his first goal against Faisali. Yeah, but still he needs a little push up.
Yeah. But Da Costa's come in, good signing.
Yeah.
Which is something you're quite rare to say.
Yeah. So my last question: do you think that Al Ittihad were relegated or not?
I think it's going to be so close.
I don't think so.
I think it will be close because even though on paper, by reputation, they should win enough games, but you know, it's been such an up and down season. You'll have to excuse me, but obviously Etihad were doing well and they lost the game a few weeks ago from few goals up against Al-Faisal.
They're winning 2-0 and they lost 3-2.
Yeah, conceded 3 goal unanswered goals. And when it was 2-0, I think it was 2-0 at half. Soon after half an hour, and you're thinking, wow, Etihad are going to do this. So I think maybe similar to Hilal, where the confidence might be an issue at the moment. And maybe a bit, but the big game for Etihad was the Bateen Cup match, where it looked like you had the collapse against Al-Faisal. Then they were, I think, 2-0 down against Al Bateen in the cup, and you're thinking, oh my God, they've gone. Yeah. And then they come back, win, was it 4-2 or 4-3? And then the key thing is they've continued that form. Yeah. And so hopefully stay up because, you know, the Saudi Premier League needs a big Etihad. They need a good Etihad. And it's been several years of absolute chaos at Etihad.
For Etihad,
and hopefully this can be the big shock to the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously they missed the Champions League the last few years because of off the field issues.
And they're missing it next year, 100%.
Yeah. And of course, yeah. So hopefully this is the big shock to the system and Etihad can be more focused. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you as usual in this episode. Thank you, Matt. Of course, man. Amazing episode as usual in Spell in English. Thank you so much. Pleasure. Yeah. Thank you حبيبي. شكرا لكم على المتابعة. أكيد قولوا لنا كومنتاتكم على المواضيع اللي اتكلمنا عليها في الهلال في الاتحاد عن الأهلي عن النصر. منتظرين تعليقاتكم أكيد عشان نجاوب عنها في الحلقة الجاية وإن شاء الله انتظرونا في حلقة جديدة عن SPL بالإنجليزي. شكرا لكم. السلام عليكم.